Everyone. It's probably like my first video. Not entirely sure what the channel I post this on is going to be called. But, yeah, I'll be more secure next time with information. But today I'm going to be adding a wick and lighter fluid to this KRON lighter that I bought at a flea market for 25 cents. So basically, here it is. Got that nice old look in it. It does spark. It's got actually like the original Flint in it. I should probably replace it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that in another video. But see, first thing you want to do is, well, what I just did, and you, let me redo that. First thing you should do is this. See this little lever here? Some lighters don't just come out of the case like that. So you're going to want to turn up. Also gives you a better grip on the chimney here. You want to grab it and you want to pull it out. Pull the mechanism out of this here shell. See, and then with the shell, it's got something wrong with it. I'll figure out how to fix that later. Basically, you just want to set that aside. There we go. Then here's what you got after that. This is the actual lighter itself. So this right here is called the felt pad. Alright, and it's got this here screw that we're going to need to remove. Okay, so we're going to want to get this, cover the brand, screwdriver. Then remove the screw, like anyone would. Don't think I need to do a close-up on the screw. Okay, apparently the screwdriver is not big enough. This is going great. Also, how was your day? Post in the comments if there's anyone actually watching at this point. Actually, I could just unscrew. Nope, that's not gonna work. End up breaking a nail. A minute. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I got a better idea. I could get a quarter. That would probably work so much better. Quarter. Do I even have a quarter? Yeah. See, you got this nice US quarter. Yeah, that works. That works. Sometimes the official tools don't work half as well as the... Did I really? Oh my gosh. Well, I just realized that we're not taking the Flint out in this video. We're taking out... Oh no, it'll still work. Never mind. But if you're taking out the Flint, this would be the spring. The spring, and this little piece is actually not the Flint, like I thought when I first started with lighters. This is actually a little piece that will... No, it's not coming out right now. That will hold the Flint in place and push it up through the little Flint chamber that is underneath the well, I guess we are doing the Flint in this video. This is just going great. Yeah, this is the old Flint. Maybe I'll just put it back in. Nah, fresh Flint never hurt anyone. Okay, this Kleenex. Let's wipe off the touchpad. Okay, so there, get all the dust out. Huh, Flint's red. I'll have to keep that Flint. Anyway, so now we're gonna use a screwdriver. We're just gonna press down on one side so the other side comes up. Take out this here felt pad. See, that's all it is. It's a little pad of felt with 2 holes in it. Alright. Then we're going to want to take this multi-tool. We will be using multiple times. And then we're going to be wanting to take this rayon here, pull it out of the, this is where the, pull it out of the mechanism. So this right here, this is what the fuel is going to soak into. And yeah, so let's get to it. Then this is what you're left with. A couple little spots of rust on it. You can live with that. Alright, so wait, no, we're not at Flint yet. Yes, we need to get a wick. So grab this knife here. This isn't really how you do it. This is just the way I'm doing it right now. Now, cut around the packet of wick, and then you'll get this wick out. Tear the bag the rest of the way off. And then, oh, bag of wicks. Where does this open? Actually, I know where it opens. It opens right about there. That's where it opens in my book. That's where it opens. Then you have this wick right here. And if the colors are showing up right, you should be able to see there is copper braided into the wick. Alright? And then so you're going to need to straighten out the wick. This is how much wick you get in one of those little packs. And then you're going to want to make the wick have a point on the end of it, so it threads through this little hole in here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a hole. Yeah, that's where the wick goes. And so this is the difficult part. Probably the most difficult part of fixing a lighter. This is really just normal maintenance, honestly. And right there, you're going to want to put the wick through, and can't really show this part too much. Push it through with like a knife or something without scratching up the lighter. You're going to want something that can thread this through that is sharp and small, you know, not big around. Like this wire that I use for grinding out old flint. That just won't come out of lighters. Okay. Then when you finally do poke the oh my gosh. Wick. Can I English today, please? So when you get the wick through, poking up just a little bit, that's when you're going to take the magical multi-tool again. And put it down into the chimney. Piece over there. There. Then you're going to pull it through, but that's not how far you want it to be. You can ruin your lighter if you do that. So you're going to want to pull it back down to about there. Just a little bit out. And then you're going to want to take this little rayon. It's kind of clumped together in some lighters. And as they get older, this is a vintage lighter. If you couldn't tell already. Then you're going to want to push the rayon right in there. And tuck the flint around like that, like so. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is take your nice little flint stick dispenser, and these are really handy actually. Then you're going to take Flint, which is a tiny, usually gold anymore. Well, if it's Zippo anyway. That's the brand I'm using mostly. Zippo and Ronson I'm using for this one. And you're going to want to take the gold little piece of flint here, little cylinder, and put it right down in this hole where the screw came out of. First I want to make sure there's no excess flint, which I custom built this out of a piece of wire. If you couldn't tell. Gonna want to kind of drill it a little bit with it. Then, see, the wires, don't know if you can see that, probably not. The wires poking through there. Then, there wasn't any dust in there. Just ground away the wheel. Great, this is going wonderful. As I've said many times before. Alright, so it says just to screw the screw back in. But I think a better idea is to poke the flint through the wire. Sometimes it doesn't come up. So, oh, it did come through. That's good. That's lucky. So you're gonna want to take this. First you're gonna want to take the felt pad and put it back in its original placement, like that. And then you're going to take spring and put it through this little hole here, and you're going to want to start it like that, and be careful, spring could shoot out if you don't get it right, and that is not fun when that happens. Then you got to find the spring and the little pieces. So then you screw that back in there. Yep, just like that. Can I get in there yet? Come on. There we go. Just like it was before. And then you're going to want to take your lighter fluid right here. And sorry for any background noise. And put a nice generous amount of lighter fluid in there. Soak the felt pad and soak all the rayon in there. Oh, dripping it on my pants, that's not good. Alright, and then after you've got that part done, put the lighter back in its case and close it. Make sure it all closes right. And take it back, and there we go. And that is how to put a wick, which that flame is way too high. Just by the way, you're going to want to trim that if you have it that high. So that's how you maintenance and fix a lighter. Goodbye.